Matt, back at it, 7-game season starts here. Has everyone who was playing during the international break come back okay?
Yeah, they have. Sparky's just carrying a little bit of a knock, but we think he's going to be okay. We've had a couple of injuries we've been carrying since Southampton in-house. Jack got a bit of kick on his ankle. Idamo's been ill for a week. We've had a couple of things that we've been just looking after, but yeah, I think we're pretty much there.
Just finally on the international side of things, were you at all concerned about particularly the Northern Ireland contingent playing in a friendly so close to the whole game? There was some chat about whether that might be a conflict of interest given you had a relegation rival manager managing the Northern Ireland team.
Yeah, I think whenever you have players going away on international duty, you're hoping that they're fine and come back in relatively good health. The game on Tuesday was even closer to a Good Friday game than it was a usual Saturday. As regards to anything else, I'd rather not comment. Being a football manager is hard enough, and I've got a big enough job in my hands here, so I should concentrate on that.
The psychology of that for those players, though, I mean, obviously the Northern Ireland contingent and Sparky with Wales had the disappointment of not going further. I guess they can come back in and now concentrate on the job here.
Yeah, I felt really disappointed for the boys. I thought they all did great. Watching the games and paying a real interest into how they're getting on and watching with pride, if I'm honest.
Watching through your fingers?
I watched with pride. I thought Brodie was brilliant. I thought Brodie was absolutely fantastic. Jamie Donnelly on the Thursday, I thought they were brilliant, the boys. And I'm watching the game and Sparky puts his penalty away, so I'm watching with pride. To go away and play, I've never got the honour of doing that, and those boys are getting to go and play for their country, and I just think it's an incredible honour for them. And I thought they did brilliantly. I thought, I felt really disappointed for them, but that's gone now, and now they concentrate on their club football.
And for someone like Donnelly, who comes away from Bergamo disappointed, but then scores his first open play international goal, I guess he walks back in maybe with more of a spring in his step, having played on Tuesday than he might have done.
We hope so. An international goal for a young player is a brilliant moment for him. So let's hope he takes that into the game on Friday and forward into the last 7 for us.
Were you planning without them? But could they still feature on Friday? Both.
I think, again, because the game was so tight, Tuesday to a Friday, you have to keep both scenarios in your head. We've been preparing without them for the last couple of weeks. And they've come back in today, so they'll come back into consideration.
The match against Hull, obviously, is the first of these 7 games. Do you have to focus solely on that?
100%. It is just for tomorrow. Once we have played the game tomorrow, our minds will swiftly move on to Monday because there's no time to rest. It's going to be a quick turnaround, but we just have to, again, focus on our performance. If we can do that, we believe that we can give Hull a really good game. We know we will get up against really good opposition. We're obviously trying to get in the playoffs, and they've had a fantastic season. We know we're up against a very good opposition, but we've been doing all right recently, and we want that to continue.
Home form's been okay. Home support has been good too. The club has been rallying the troops, and I think you would probably were saying the same after Southampton, how vital the fans can be now.
Yeah, and I've just spoken to the staff this morning. We've spoken as a group. Everyone in the medical department, in the catering department, in the media department, every supporter, everyone's voice and everyone's support and work over the next 7 games, 4 weeks is crucial. Everyone is important and valued, and we have to be the sum of the parts, right? We have to be a football club that's together and fighting, and that's what we've been, especially in the last few weeks, to get ourselves to this point, because I know that there's been a lot of people that have written us off a number of times, but we're still in there, we're still fighting, and we'll continue to do so. And every single voice of our supporters to turn up and cheer the lads on is going to be absolutely crucial for us.
It's tight, but you are still chasing. Is that almost easier at this stage of the season?
Nothing's easy at this stage of the season.
Easier.
It's the situation we're in. We have to just forget about everything that's going on around us and keep hunting, keep fighting, keep playing the football when we get our opportunities to play our football. I feel like that's been evolving in the last few weeks. I've been really pleased with a few of those elements. We have to defend properly because that's what it's been built on, and that won't change. And we have to focus on ourselves. If we do ourselves the best we possibly can, like we have done recently, we believe we have the quality to do what we need to do.
And just finally, the nature of these news conferences are often talking up the importance of games. They don't need much talking up, hype, etc., etc. Is there a balance to be struck by keeping what appears to be quite a relaxed group relaxed?
Yeah, nothing's decided tomorrow. Nothing's decided on Monday. We have 7 games to get the points that we need to get. Of course, we're not going to try and wait for another day. We want to do it as soon as we possibly can, and we want to maximise every opportunity we get. But again, it's striking that balance. Your question's entirely correct. We can't get too hyped. We also can't be too laid back about the situation. We're fighting, right? We are hunting. We've been chasing, and we'll continue to do that right until the very last kick. And we believe that if we keep doing that, I've said it a number of times, I believe in what we're doing. I think we've proven that we're fighting. Everyone can see that. We've been written off a number of times, which is absolutely fine, but we are right in there and we'll keep going.
Matt, how much do you want to get out of the game tomorrow? Obviously, back from the international break in front of the home fans and Hull, obviously a very good team, as you said, but you conceded quite a few goals. How much do you feel that, it's there to be got out tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we don't play opposition like Hull without respecting our opposition. We know that they're a really good team. You can look at their attacking threats that they've got at the top of the pitch and know that they've got some really good players. So we have to be defensively very resolute. They're really clinical in their work, so we have to be really, really resolute and really aware of that. But we also want to try and excite our home crowd. We want to attack the game. We want to win the game. We've got to try and score some goals, right? So we're going to try and get the balance the best we possibly can. But we want our supporters to enjoy watching us as well. We need to take that into account. So we'll be doing everything we possibly can to win the game, and hopefully people can enjoy our performance along the way.
Yeah, you mentioned people that had written Oxford off at some points. You've been on a really good run. Prove them wrong. How much do you enjoy the underdog, the proving people wrong aspect of the last 7 games?
Yeah, I think throughout, it's a bit of a life story, right? I've been written off a number of times. In my playing career, as a young player, as a senior player, coming into management is part of it. And without resilience, you're never going to live a lifetime in this industry. So it's about proving yourself correct and proving other people wrong, whatever way you want to look at it. All I want to do is the best I possibly can in the job that I'm in. And I'm really proud to represent this football club, and I'll do the best I possibly can. People's opinion, they can have that, that's fine. But we'll just keep fighting for what we believe in and what we believe is right, and we'll absolutely keep doing that.
Yeah, not much else from me really, but what's the feeling from you personally going into the final run-in? Is it nerves? Is it excitement? How are you feeling?
I'm ready to go. I think you can see that. I'm good. I'm proud of the group for what they've done in the last period of time, and I want them to really attack this last period of games starting tomorrow. Like I say, nothing's decided tomorrow, but we have an opportunity to go and try and play the best we possibly can, and I want us to take that. And if we do that, then we believe we can we can keep pushing forward. That's the only thing that's on my mind right now.
Absolutely. All the best for tomorrow.
Thank you, Malachi. Thank you.